Aloha, my name is Kalani Souza from Best of Hawaii by Kalani. I got a great dish here for you guys today. I want to make fresh mozzarella with local milk from the island of Hawaii, and it's called Hawaii Fresh Whole Milk. And to make this thing work, you need to have whole milk. Don't use skim milk or low-fat milk. Your mozzarella is not going to come out. Here's some of the things that you need. You're going to need a couple utensils that has holes in it to strain. You need a bowl. You're going to need a couple bowls for your water. You're also going to need some citric acid. The citric acid is 1.5 teaspoons that you need. You're going to also need a small quarter tablet of rennet. You wonder what is rennet? It's an enzyme to break down the milk so it actually coagulates to cheese, which a lot of cheese companies use. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make this mozzarella. And the first thing you need to do is you got to open up your milk. Next thing you do is you're going to get your 1.5 teaspoon of citric acid. You're going to put in your 1 cup of milk. Stir it up a little bit so it kind of mixes up a little. Okay. And then we go ahead and add this into your milk. Okay. If I add a little extra in here, just kind of make sure it's all rinsed out so that we don't leave any of the citric acid behind. On to about medium heat to about 90 degrees, and then once I get 90 degrees, then I'll go ahead and add the rennet, and I'll get back to you in a few minutes. Alright, so I'm back. So take a look at this. Come on down. You can see the temperature should be right at 90 degrees. Okay, when it hits just about 90 degrees, you're gonna start seeing the milk is getting a little thick. Okay, so the secret on this to make it coagulate is right at 90 degrees. We're gonna actually go ahead and add in the rennet. Okay, so I put the rennet, it's in the water, and what I need to do is slowly mix in the rennet with the 1/2 cup water that I had mixed earlier. And as I'm stirring it, you're gonna keep going until you hit 105 degrees, and then when you hit 105 degrees is where you're gonna start taking out the milk, and actually become coagulation of cheese. We're about just about 105 right now, so I'm just about done. So here's what we're gonna do. Watch this, guys. I'm gonna actually get a pot. This is pretty cool stuff. You're gonna like it. I'm gonna scoop it out slowly. You don't wanna mix it. You just kind of wanna scoop it out. And then when you scoop it out, you use a nice big bowl. Okay. I'm gonna show you a secret recipe or a secret way how you don't have to stick your hands in hot 105-degree water with your cheesecloth. One of the biggest challenges about that is the cheesecloth. People don't like using because it's messy, it's hot, it hurts the hands, and so a lot of people decide to rather go to the store and actually buy the mozzarella, not realizing that there's a different technique you can use to actually make your mozzarella balls. We're done. You got the first step of mozzarella making done within just a few minutes. Hanging out, having a glass of wine with the one you hang on with, the one that you love, significant other. So one last squeeze. Now the next step is how can we make the mozzarella balls? And this is how we're going to do it. There's a secret weapon right above you. It's called a microwave. 30 seconds in the microwave, you're going to get yourself an amazing mozzarella balls. Just wipe this up real quick. Just put this in the microwave for about a minute if you want to. And after a minute, I'm going to start stretching the balls. Alright, so microwave is done. 30 seconds to a minute. You're going to notice more liquid came out. So we can just go ahead and pour some of that back in here. What you'll notice is you don't want to touch with your hands because it might be a little hot. But you can start squeezing the rest of it out. Now 30 seconds again. So after 30 seconds, I'm going to bring it back out. I'm going to start stretching it. Okay? And you can start making the balls whatever size you want. Today, we're going to make it with homegrown from the island where I come from, the Big Island of Hawaii, which is our tomatoes from Wow on the Big Island. And of course, I'm going to use Maui basil to go with my mozzarella caprese, however you say that word. Okay, so here it is. It's back out. You notice got a little more liquid. Strain it, and now you can see it got a lot softer. And now I have one big fat mozzarella. The next step after this is really simple, the fun part. What we're gonna do, okay, grab the amount of piece that you want, okay. If it feels too wet, too slimy, whatever, squeeze the rest of the water out, and you're gonna start pulling it and pulling it until you get your mozzarella ball. And then when you get the size of the ball that you want, then the best thing you do, go ahead and get your saran wrap. Watch how easy this is. Cut it, put it in here, wrap it up, twist it for that fancy shiny balls that people see in the restaurants. There you have it, guys. Fresh mozzarella at your convenience. Best of Hawaii by Kalani. You now know how to make fresh mozzarella. Aloha.